Hello friends, Radhe Radhe. Welcome to Gopala Education Hub. I will discuss today the next topic of chapter number 11, Financial Statement of Company, CA Inter Accountancy subject. In the previous videos, we have discussed about like books of accounts, final accounts, and statutory books. So now we will discuss the next topic given in the chapter, that is a provisions applicable for preparation of financial statements. Like what are the provisions for the preparation of the financial statements, and while preparing the financial statement, which provisions we have to follow. Okay. Like for the insurance company, for the banking company, or for company engaged in generation or supply of electricity, or any other class of company for which a separate format is prescribed under the act governing such class of companies. Like for the insurance company and the banking company, there is a banking act and there is insurance act, which prescribe the specific format for the preparation of financial statements, and these insurance companies and the banking companies have to prepare their financial statement as per the format given in their specific act. So in these companies, like for the electricity companies and for the insurance and the banking companies, these companies has to prepare the financial statement as per their format given in their act, because here they have to prepare specifically, like the specific format they have given in the act, and these company have to prepare their financial statement according to that format. And any other class of company, like for any other act, if prescribed, and like if any specific type of company is there, like NBFCs, and the NBFCs, they have to follow the rules and regulations given by the RBI. And if RBI mention any specific format for the NBFCs, then NBFC has to follow that format for the preparation of the financial statement. So it is mentioned, it is indicating about that. Like any other class of company for which a separate format is prescribed under the act governing such class of companies, so those companies has to prepare the financial statement as per that format. But in case of all other companies, like private, public, small, dormant company, one person company, any foreign company, any holding subsidiary, or all types of companies other than these given above, so in these companies cases, companies has to prepare balance sheet, profit and loss account mentioned in part 1 and part 2 of the schedule 3 of the act. Okay, so balance sheet is mentioned in part 1 of the schedule 3, and P&L is mentioned in part 2 of the schedule 3. Okay, and the companies has to prepare the financial statement as per the schedule 3. And for those companies, which company will prepare the financial statement as per the schedule 3? Companies on which AS apply as per section 133, like which companies has to follow the AS. And second is companies which has to follow the Ind AS. Okay, like on those companies on which the AS are applicable, and those company on which the Ind AS applicable, and NBFCs on which Ind AS are applicable. Okay, these companies will prepare their financial statement as per the schedule 3. Okay, like which companies are on those companies on which the AS applicable on, and those companies on which the Ind AS are applicable, and on those NBFCs on which the Ind AS are applicable. Okay, so though these companies will prepare their financial statements as per the schedule 3. Got it? Now next topic. What are the points to be kept in mind while preparing the final account? What points the company should keep in mind while preparing the final accounts? First of all, they have to follow the schedule 3. Okay, the company has to prepare the schedule 3 requirements. Like what are the requirements of the schedule? The company has to keep in mind and prepare their financial statement according to that. And then there is other statutory requirements, like the Companies Act requirements and other laws requirements. The company has to consider those requirements also while preparing the financial statements. And then there is AS mentioned, like the company has to follow all the AS given if applicable. But if Ind AS applicable, then company has to follow the Ind AS. And then statement of guidance notes issued by the ICAI. The company has to consider the guidance notes issued by the ICAI. So these four things company has to keep in mind and follow while preparing the financial statements, or I will say the company has to prepare the financial statement as per these guidelines. Okay, first of all, the schedule 3, they have to prepare their financial statement, the format given in the schedule 3. And other statutory requirements are the company's laws, companies act requirements. And then companies should follow the EAS or the Ind AS. If the company if the EAS are applicable on the company, then company should follow the EAS. But if Ind AS are applicable on the company, then company should follow the Ind AS. And then statement and guidance notes issued by the ICAI. And then company should follow the statement and guidance notes issued by ICAI. Okay, then it is given as per section 133, it is mandatory to comply with AS notified by government. So as per section 133, it is mandatory to comply with AS notified by government. Companies has to follow or comply with the AS. Yes, if the AS are applicable on the company, then the company, it is mandatory to comply with the AS notified by government. Okay. And as per section 129 of the Companies Act, financial statement should give a true and the fair view of the state of affairs of the company and comply with AS under section 133 and should be as per schedule 3. The same things, it is mentioned like same things, like company should follow the schedule 3. We have already discussed schedule 3 and the other state requirements like the Companies Act requirements, and then AS and guidance notes. And same here, it is mentioned like company has to follow the AS. Company is mandatory to comply with the AS. And then company financial statement should give it true and the fair view and comply with the AS under section 133 and should be as per schedule 3. So the same thing is given here. So mainly I will say in the conclusion that if the specific act is applicable on any company, specific type of company like insurance, banking company, then the specific act or the specific provisions of those acts will be applicable on that company. But if in all other cases of the companies, the company has to follow four things. First of all, schedule 3 requirements, and then other statutory requirements, and then AS and the statement and guidance notes issued by ICAI. So these things companies should keep in mind while preparing the financial statements. Okay, so these are the topics, and we can I can discuss these things from the study material also. So these are the statutory books given here, and I have already discussed these things in earlier video. And the provisions related to the annual return are given under section 92 of the Companies Act, and I have presented it in earlier video. And then final accounts, what are the balance sheet, P&L, cash flow statements changes in equity, and then notes to the accounts. Okay. And next topic is components of the financial statement. These are given in the chart form. And then there is given the periodic financial statement, I have already discussed. And requisites क्या है financial statement के true and the fair view. And then provisions applicable, the same thing I have said. Specific act, if specific act is applicable, then those will apply, those provisions related to that specific act will apply in these companies. And other companies के case में on which the section 110 accounting standards under section 133, Ind AS under section 133, and then NBFC which have to follow the Ind AS. Okay. And then what are the points to be kept in mind while preparing the final accounts? that is the Schedule 3 requirements, and then other statutory requirements, and then AS notified, and then statement and guidance notes issued by the ICAI. एंड कंपनीज को क्या करना पड़ता है कि 133 के साथ कंप्लाई करना पड़ता है, एज पर सेक्शन 133 कंप्लाई करना पड़ता है एएस के साथ जो नोटिफाइड है बाय द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. And then Schedule 3, what are the Schedule 3 requirements? Like the company should prepare the financial statement, and we should give the trade true and the fair view, and comply with the accounting standards, and should be in the forms as provided in different classes of the companies under the Schedule 3 form में. मतलब AS फॉलो करने चाहिए, अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड फॉलो करना चाहिए, Schedule 3 की रिक्वायरमेंट होनी चाहिए, और अदर स्टैट्यूटरी रिक्वायरमेंट्स फॉलो करनी चाहिए. ठीक है. अब हम नेक्स्ट वीडियो के अंदर ये जो इलस्ट्रेशंस और द एग्जांपल्स जो दिए हुए हैं एडवांस अकाउंटिंग के अंदर स्टडी मटेरियल के अंदर, ठीक है, हम लोग वो डिस्कस करेंगे. और कुछ यहाँ पे डिविडेंड से रिलेटेड टॉपिक दिए हुए हैं, थ्योरेटिकल टॉपिक, एंड आई विल डिस्कस दोज टॉपिक इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियोज़. ओके, so I'm covering every topic from the study material, so stay tuned, and I hope you will benefit from it, and it will be helpful for your study. And if you like the video, please share with your friends so that they can also take benefit, and please share and subscribe the channel. If any question, then put in comment box. Stay tuned. Radhe Radhe. Bye bye.